Hey guys, how's it going today? Shawn, Pfispeed again, and we're here checking out a really cool turbo today. This turbo I got on the bench today, this is a new Gen 2 Precision Pro Mod 88 turbo. This is one of their big bad bee's knees turbos. What we're looking at here is their stainless steel SFI 128 AR exhaust housing. These bolts in here are their ballistic bolts. That is for if or when a turbo wheel explodes, it cannot come out past this point. And then this stainless steel housing is supposed to be thick enough, strong enough to keep that wheel contained as it rotates to a halt. So that is the safe technology for the exhaust side, to try to keep the driver, the car, everyone spectating all safe, because these things coming out are pretty dangerous. It's good size. It'll definitely eat a few birds or squirrels or anything that ran out in front of it. But it's definitely a very clean, very nice piece of machined metal artwork. That is for sure. It's a very nice piece of equipment here. And I'm sure y'all are wondering what this is gonna go on. Well, it's not just one of these, but two of these. It's gonna be going on this. It's a Camaro. But yeah, it's already got two old Garrett 4718Rs. They're old cast wheel turbos. And at our elevation, he said he's just can't get no more power, no more boost. So he's got these new big boys, and I'll tell you what, they will definitely make more power and more boost. That is definitely given. So I just gotta do a few things. Gotta clean up, make some new J trunks. They are no longer T6 flange turbos, they are V-band. So the whole mounting plate here and all that's going bye-bye too. So I have to make turbo mounts, new up pipes, and then we're also gonna redo the boost pipes. This car belongs to Jason over at Atlas. He actually helped out a lot while we were moving out of the old shop and into Brent's garage. That's where Brent did a lot of tuning, and you know, they helped us out, so now we're gonna help them out and get this thing cleaned up, looking prettier, making more power, and going faster. I mean, that's always the goal. So hope you guys like this build, because I don't know, it's gonna be simple, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna clean it up, so hope you enjoy. There we go. All right. That one's heavy. Shane, that turbo probably weighs as much as you.
I would say damn close. Probably a good 50 pounds. It's a huge turbo.
Well, I guess once we get both of them off,
It'll weigh definitely as much as me.
So we're one away from removing a Shane from the front end of this car.
Yeah.
All right, so now that the turbo's out, I just got to undo these clamps down here. I also got to undo the lines going to the wastegates here. Got to get these trunks out, and then I got to cut the plate out. Oh, I guess I don't have to cut too much of the plate out. I just noticed this side's cracked right across there. There you go. You guys can see that. But that tab is cracked off, so that side's not supported. And this side I saw before the turbo even came off. Let's go ahead and drop these trunks off, and then we'll cut this plate out.
sometimes those V-band clamps are real tight down around there. You just gotta get a screwdriver in, get them to pop. There we go. Come out. There's that bolt all the way out. That bolt all the way out. And one trunk out. And like that, we got them both out.
Look at all that room for activities. I think it's almost turbo time. But yep. So here's that plate we just removed. Yep, I had to cut it in 2 spots for it to come out. The weight of those turbos and mean big block, I think it's a big block, vibration certainly wreaked havoc on them welds. So, out with the old, in with the new. We'll rot to you soon. Yeah. Pro Mod 88 turbo time. That's what I'm calling. We got some materials here. Got some really nice stainless elbows from FDR Fabrication. They're a local company that keeps this stuff in stock, and they were able to set it up so we could get these ASAP along with some reducers. These are some 3 to 4 inch reducers. And I need those because that is for 3.5 inch pipes. So I just got to give it a quick flare up. And I already marked them. So I'm just going to be using this bottom section here because this is 3 inch and that'll be 3.5. So that's all extra. We're going to reproduce these, but V-band. So I'm going to put a nice piece of 2.5 inch pipe on here, which is what these flanges take. It'll be all nice, clean, ported. I mean, everything will flow nicely. So, yeah, we're gonna keep all these Pro Mod 88mm turbos here under control with all that. So,
They sure are awesome, aren't they?
yeah,
That is some beauty.
we got Brent back. It's good to have him back in town. We sure missed him.
Yeah, I missed you guys too.
But
It's gonna be awesome having Jason Atlas just totally ripping. You know,
yeah.
he's worked really hard and let us use that dyno the whole summer while we were at the shop at home. This is all pretty awesome for him, so this is cool.
absolutely.
This will be just wow.
Yeah. That's a big engine. It definitely has the exhaust flow to move these big turbos quick.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we are gonna get here on this project. So the first step is I really gotta get these reducers down. So I can't really fit them in my vise on my bandsaw. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and tack weld this reducer to the 4 inch because that's my largest diameter. And then I can grip this pipe, you know, in my bandsaw. Let's go ahead and get at this project. So now that I've got the cutting done, and I have the reducers I need, 3 inch to 3.5. Let's go ahead and get those cleaned up and then we'll test fit them. I got a reducer that fits that. It's gonna flow nicely into the turbo. Be able to hit this 3-inch pipe right to it. And it's 3-inch coming out of the headers off of the big block, so that should work pretty smooth. So these V-band clamps come with a nut that has little serrations at the top. These are actually pinched in, and as you tighten it, they grip down further and further. And a lot of times when you go to take these apart, sometimes they strip. So when I'm fabbing, I don't like to use these at all. So I go and get just a plain nut with the same thread pitch to use so it spins on and off nice. Because I don't have to worry about it vibrating loose. So keeps it tight for fabbing and welding. So yeah, just a little tip for you. There you go. I know y'all want to see it. And that's a big exhaust wheel. All right, well, there you go. That's a 108 millimeter exducer on that thing. That thing's just massive. Which is 4.255 inches. That thing's just big. That thing's huge. That's awesome. Totally dig it. Our reducers hooked to the turbo inlet flanges, and we got this one on the turbo already, and the exhaust housing's back on the turbo. And the next thing we can do is start building these J pipes. So I gotta get the turbo held up into the car where I want it, and to do so I have my trusty little stand that I built here. I had this Dash 12 AN laying around, and I went ahead and tapped the bottom of it and put a pipe plug in the bottom of it. And the reason that is because I'm gonna thread this in and use this other piece of my rig here, which has got 1/2-inch aluminum dowel. And then this is 5/8 hole inside, so I got 5/8 to 1/2-inch shims here, which will go up in there. And this actually sits there. And then this goes into my stand. Literally, this is just gonna be what holds the turbo so I can start holding stuff, marking it, and tacking it all up. There we go. Here's the first pipe going to the first turbo. And yeah, you can see it's real tight clearances in here. But it's not on anything that's gonna rattle on, so that's real good. I think that's gonna look pretty cool in there. 2 of them like that. Go turbos. Right, now we unbolt it. Where's that bolt? Cool. There's our little up pipe. It's all cooled down. Got her all welded up. Looking all nice. It's all back purged inside. It's time to go ahead and test fit it on the car all welded up. So let's go ahead and see this. Oh yeah, that looks super cool. Oh, that's nice and solid. The whole car moves on it. That stand can come out and I can use it to build the other side now. I'm super excited about that. Look at that turbo. Boing! So nice and so new.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this half of the video right here. I'm super pumped for Jason. This thing is turning out just epic. We've got the PSCA race coming up in a week, and we are just flying on a lot of clients' cars, trying to get everybody ready for this race coming up. It's going to be huge. With no other racing going on, this surely should be one heck of an event. I don't think there's spectators going to be allowed, but there are sure going to be some rad racers. I'm going to bring you guys all the live action. This is going to be epic. Shawn made some really rad trunks. They're going to flow real good. And I can't wait to bring you the next half of this episode showing Jason's car come together. These twin 88s are no joke. They are just beautiful. This thing ought to make some serious horsepower, and we ought to see some serious times. We'll bring you guys with us throughout the entire process, from getting the turbos on to seeing the performance at the track. So hang on, stay with us, and let's go. Appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and stay tuned.